Hi, I'm Dom Smales. I've worked in the creator economy since before the word influencer even existed, with names like Zoe Suggs, Zoella, Mrs. Hinch, Pixie Woo, Grace Beverley. And today I'm answering questions most asked of Google about influencers. Let's start at the top. It's made me very weak over the years. Best advice for aspiring influencers. I would say the best advice for aspiring influencers is think very carefully about why you are doing it. If the answer is because you're incredibly passionate about the subject that you're talking about or the things that you are creating entertainment for an audience with and for, then go for it. If you want something at best for free, then it's not the career for you. And if you think you might be a millionaire within the month, it's not for you either. Next, how much money can you make as an influencer? This is a very open-ended question, and the answer is how long is a piece of string? It's kind of, you might make nothing, you might lose money for sure in the first 5 years and then become a millionaire in year 6. Also, you might build a steady income of £10,000 to £50,000 a year and it never improve from there on in. So the answer is limitless, really. You've only got to look at the huge talent in the creator economy like Mr. Beast and the Sidemen, etc., and know that they have made a sizable amount of money, but they're very, very rare. And I think, again, I'll refer to the first question is if you're going into it for money, then don't bother. What's the best platform for influencers today? I can confidently say at this moment in time, I think it's YouTube. I think that YouTube offers the scope and audience and tools to make great content and reach audiences in a really meaningful, kind of engaged way. Recently, YouTube has become the biggest thing in TV. It's got the biggest share of engagement as an app on smart TVs, which is unreal, over Netflix. So I think that's probably a really good place for really good creator talent to be creating entertainment. Next. Should an influencer get a manager? There's lots of options in terms of getting management now if you're a professional creator and you call yourself a professional creator. And at some levels, you don't need a manager because there are tools available to be able to do your own deals. And if you're organized enough, then you can manage your own diary, deal with all of your network and contacts, field your incoming emails, etc. And if you're at those first few stages, then you could probably cover it yourself. Although I would say that if you've got very big ambitions, then you are going to need a manager at some stage. So perhaps you ought to start with one anyway, if you've got enough standout talent to be noticed by a manager, for starters. And probably a much bigger topic, but you should think carefully about who that manager is and what their plans are. So I'm going to say, yes, you should get a manager if you have grand aspirations for your career. Is becoming an influencer a dream job? I'm going to say yes. Becoming an influencer, if you're successful at it, is a dream job. There are lots of downsides to it. There are lots of challenges to overcome. And even right at the top of your game, there will be moments where you think it's hell on earth. But in terms of the positives, being in control of your destiny, income, your creativity, having the ability to travel, make a positive impact on people's lives. If you take all of those positive aspects of being a top influencer, then it is a dream job, I think. People ask me if I would recommend my kids going into it. And it's quite a poignant question, but I would say if they had really great management and were well looked after, then I would recommend my kids go into it. If not, then no.